We are gearing towards the most interesting part of the season, and the top three teams are making a kill for it. Like, there's only 1 point difference between Liverpool and Man City, and also if Arsenal wins today, there'll be only one difference between Man City and Arsenal. Like, Man City has 62 points, Arsenal has 58, Liverpool has 63. Like, to bet on which team will win the league, it's very, very difficult. But Arsenal, in the last just 3 games, they have scored 6-0, 4-0, and I think they have been scoring a lot of goals. And today they are meeting Sheffield. And as you expect, again, Sheffield is position 20, and I think by now they have given up with the league. I know they are so sure they're going to get relegated. If they have to survive, they have to win every single game, which is not possible. Like, in the last 5 games, as you can see, they have only won one game. That's the form to get you relegated. And Arsenal, this game is so easy to bet on. Like, Arsenal, the last game they beat Newcastle 4-1. Of course, they lost against Porto, but that's Champions League. And then they beat Burnley 5-0. Then they beat West Ham 6-0. That's like 15 goals in the last 3 Premier League games. And I know this is how they're going to position. Like, whenever Arsenal meets a considerably smaller team, they usually go for 4-3-3 with having Jorginho at the bench. When they meet a bigger team like those Man City, Liverpool, Newcastle, Tottenham, they usually bring in Jorginho and then put Havertz as number 9. But right now, I think they'll go with Trossard as number 9, the way they play with Burnley. And for 3-3, Declan Rice as holding midfielder, Havertz and Odegaard in the center mid, Martinelli and Saka in the wings. Then probably Kiwior on the other side, because I don't think they'll be having Zinchenko, and Ben White on right back, Saliba, Gabriel, Raya. That's expected. Sheffield will go with 3 at the back, 5, and then 2. Or probably they'll have 4 at the back, 4 in the midfield, and then 2 strikers. But I don't see any way that Sheffield is going to beat this Arsenal the way they're playing. In the first leg, Arsenal beat this Sheffield 5 goals to 0. And at that time, they hadn't even started thinking about relegation battle. I think at that time they were not they were in the relegation zone, but their form did not suggest that they will be at number 20, which currently is the case. So I think, like, this game, as much as you're trying to make fuse about it, I think it's just going to Arsenal, and it would be a lot of goals. So if you're betting on a game, I know it will be having the worst odds possible. But Arsenal will win. But by any chance Arsenal loses this game, then there will be, even not losing, even just drawing, they will have made a very big blunder, because Liverpool and Man City are meeting next week. And if Arsenal wins these games, they'll be at 61, which means, as you expect, those two teams will most likely draw, and that will be the chance for Arsenal to go on top of the league with 10 games remaining. This is not the time where a team should lose a game. if they're looking to win the Champions League. And the form with Arsenal has been 5 wins, but just before they started this current form, they lost 2 concurrent games. So it is in them, it is in their pocket, or what do you say? It is in them to not have that, like, it is in them to, you will bet that if they lose, they're not going to recover quickly the way Man City and Liverpool usually recover. Like, if they lose, you'll see Man City saying, nah, they have to win the next game. So Arsenal should not make a mistake of losing. I don't think this should be the game that they lose. Probably the game after this Sheffield game will be Brentford. And again, Brentford, as much as they drew with Chelsea, they're not a good team. Like Arsenal, other than that Man City game on 31st, they have a really good fixtures to win this thing. And they should start by this one.